Recently, there have been a lot of rumors about the cancellation of the Power Rangers reboot, and obviously all these rumors have to be taken in a careful way, as they can be true, but they can also be false. Despite this, I am always doing my research, and I have found some important things that I want to share with you, as some of these things can be the real proof that the rumors might be true. Let's start with another rumor, but at the same time it has been one of the most shocking things I have read, and I think you will be shocked too. A subscriber named Christian Ramirez sent me some news from the internet in which they talked about everything that is happening with Power Rangers and some internal secrets of Hasbro. I thank this subscriber for sharing this news with all of us, and after reading everything I could deduce that apparently Hasbro never wanted Power Rangers. Let's go a little more about this news to understand everything that has been rumored, and is that again these are not official news, but what we will talk about later in this video are official data. This article about Power Rangers tells us that the former CEO of Hasbro bought the Power Rangers franchise without the consent of other important members of the company, and this caused a serious problem in the company. According to rumors, the company did not want Power Rangers, and this is why the CEO bought the franchise without telling other executives. In 2021 the CEO passed away, and some say this is why the franchise has been in decline since that time. Basically, saying that because the one person who did love Power Rangers passed away, then the company no longer gave much attention to the franchise, and because of this it has slowly been destroyed. Supposedly, Hasbro created the Beast Morphers and Dino Fury sagas in order to justify the purchase of the franchise and to recoup some money from the investment. Remember that all these are just rumors, and now we are going to analyze if these rumors can be real. The first thing we should mention is that in order for a company to make such a big purchase, the decision must go through different people before the purchase is made. This is not like when you go to buy bread, you take your money, walk to the store and buy the bread you want. Every company has a process for every dollar to be spent and for every major decision to be made. In fact, the CEO of a company is sometimes only the face of the company, but not always the one who makes the most important decisions. By this I do not mean that the CEO of a company has no power. What I mean is that he cannot make decisions over the heads of the other executives. Another thing we should mention is that it has been reported for a long time that Hasbro bought the Power Rangers franchise with the vision of turning it into an adult series and making a reboot with a new universe. As the producer of Cosmic Fury had reported, Hasbro authorized the creation of the second season of Dino Fury and the season of Cosmic Fury only to give the new producers time to create the reboot, as that was going to take quite some time. If the former Hasbro CEO had secretly bought the Power Rangers franchise, he obviously would have been booted out of the company right then and there, as no company is going to stand for that way of working. Another important thing that makes me think all those rumors are false is that Hasbro hired Jonathan and Jenny to be in charge of creating the new Power Rangers universe. If the company didn't want the Power Rangers franchise, then they wouldn't have bothered looking for new producers to create a reboot. In addition to all of this, even though Power Rangers has had some decline, Hasbro had previously mentioned that this franchise was one of the highest revenue generators for the company, and this is a pretty big deal. If you have a product that despite not being in its prime is still generating good income, then you will want to keep betting on that product. We must be careful with all the rumors that have been published on the internet, and it is better to look for more reliable sources, but still continue to analyze everything. While I was reading on the internet all the rumors and doing a lot of research about what is going on with the franchise, I found something that confirms me that it is very likely that some of these rumors are real. I'm not talking about the rumors we just analyzed, but the rumors about Netflix and Hasbro splitting up. There is a page on the internet called IMDb, which many of you already know, but for those of you who don't know it, I am going to explain how important this website is. IMDb is a database about movies and television, which was bought by Amazon a long time ago. In this database we can find a lot of information about old projects, current projects, and future projects. The important thing about this page is that when there is a project in development, we can see many of the things that are being done in that project, such as who will be the actors, the director, the producer, the age classification, the description, and many more things. Previously, when you searched the database for producer Jonathan Entwistle, who had been hired to be the new producer of the Power Rangers reboot, you could find the database for the reboot. This project only had the name Power Rangers and did not have any additional titles. However, when you went into this reboot database, you could see a lot of information, including the age rating, the producers, and some other things not so important to us. I personally used to visit this database almost every day so that I could see if anything had changed and be able to give you all the news, but I recently found to my surprise that it has disappeared. Now you can search Jonathan's entire database and there is absolutely nothing about Power Rangers. I have also searched for this project separately, but have also failed to find traces of that page. This does not mean that it is completely gone. Maybe I have not been able to find it because it is a page with little information and the algorithm does not cooperate to be able to find it. If they really have deleted this database, then it is very likely that Jonathan is no longer part of the reboot and that this reboot aimed for an adult audience is gone forever. Perhaps the rumors that Hasbro wants to return to making a series for a children's audience are true, and maybe this is the end of the reboot of the franchise. All these are just assumptions based on the data we have found, but really time will tell us the reality of what is going on. Many fans are already desperate, and some have started to ask for anything to be done with the franchise so they don't let it die. Some are asking to continue adapting the Sentai series, others are asking to continue with the Cosmic Fury saga, others want them to make more episodes similar to the special episode, and others want an animated series. The reality is that at that point anything seems to be better, but the reality is that we must look to the future, and the data tells us that the franchise is not going to survive if they continue on the same path they were on. If the Power Rangers franchise doesn't transform, then it's not going to survive. Write in the comments what you wish they did with the future of the franchise, like this video and subscribe for more Power Rangers information.